Hello, everybody. This is the Chill Gorilla, aka Chilly Gorilla, the chilliest of the gorilliest. And today, I want to take you inside the mind of a liberal. Now, here's why I believe I can speak on such a subject. I used to be a lot like these liberals when I was a teenager, and when you're a kid, you're stupid as hell. You, and this is really the point I'm trying to make: is that liberals are mentally children. They're completely mentally undeveloped, and I'm going to explain to you why that is. Okay? It really boils down to a lack of discipline and a lack of real world experience. Okay, a lot of these kids are sheltered. Okay, they've lived a very, very cushy, risk free life. And if you notice, a lot of people on the left, especially a lot of the white SJW libtards, are suburban white kids whose parents probably did make a very healthy income and gave them everything they fucking wanted. They're just spoiled fucking brats. They've lived too sheltered of a life. They've had too much of a safety net on their entire life. They haven't, they've gone through college, which has turned into a fucking daycare center, which is they've basically acted like their new parents, and that's how a New World Order state wants you to see them, as your fucking mommy and daddy, big brother, and sorry, I gotta collect my thoughts for a second. Sorry for the dead air. They don't have discipline. They don't have maturity. They haven't. I don't want to say they don't know what it's like to struggle, because I'm sure they have. Everybody has a problem in their past, but they don't know what it's like to not. They don't know what it's like to have to rely on themselves. They don't know what it's like to, you know, not have mommy and daddy fall back on when you're hungry, when you don't have a roof over your head. I'm going to speak from personal experience. I've been homeless. I was homeless from the time I was 16 till I enlisted in the Army when I was 18. Yeah, for those of you who doubt me, I served in the Army for 4 years, okay? I was homeless for 2 years because I thought I was so much smarter, more, knew so much better than my mom, that I thought I could seriously take care of myself at 16 years old. I thought I could still go to, school and do all my stuff and take care of myself just fine. I ended up dropping out and having to get a GED just so I could, get squeeze within a 2 month window that the Army actually was allowing GEDs. But so, and I even after I got out of the Army, I still kind of thought like I knew better, and that, just like liberals did, I thought capitalism was the enemy. I thought, it was just rich people that were the enemy. I just thought it was the corporate CEOs that were the enemy. Little did I know, because I hadn't done any fucking research, that it goes way beyond that. And I've recently heard a saying, and I would say it couldn't be more true, and that is that the saying went, if you're not a liberal by the time you're 20, you have no heart. If you're not a conservative by the time you're 30, you have no brain. I'm 25, so I'd say I'm a little bit ahead of the curve. But and so I think what is going to end up changing a lot of these liberals' minds, sorry, it's going to be a little bit of tough love, a little kick in the ass. They might have to struggle a little bit, and maybe that's what Trump needs to do: start cutting some of these kids' assistance and welfare and all this other stuff. Kick them out on their ass. Let them struggle a little bit, for real in the real world. And maybe they'll change their perspective on how things ought to be done a little bit. Once they kind of see it from the perspective of a working class citizen, a real working class citizen that gets up at 6 a.m. every day to go break his back for a cheap paycheck, for a piss poor paycheck. Until you've lived that life, you don't know what this world's like. And so, I mean, that's really where a lot of the delusion from the left comes from. And the arrogance and the entitlement complex, it comes from loose parenting. It comes from parents trying to be their friend rather than a parent. I don't have kids. I'm not even married yet. But if I ever have kids, they're not going to like me. I guarantee you that. I'm going to be a hard ass. But when they get older, they're going to thank me for it, because they're going to realize that hard assedness is all the love in the world that they could ever get. And that's exactly what it's all going to be. And it's just out of concern for my child's future. And that's all it is. And I'm not even a parent yet, and I understand that. It's you gotta be the hard ass, because it's not about making them happy now. It's not about keeping them happy as children. Happiness. I'm not saying not about keeping them happy. You want a happy child, but you don't want to You don't want a child that already feels like they deserve something. That's really the thing. Children should not feel like they have earned or that they're entitled to the life that they live. You're not supposed to feel entitled to life that you live until after you've earned it. And that's the thing. Children are supposed to be happy and enjoy being a child, but be grateful for all of the blessings that they have being a child. So, just to clarify on that, I don't want anybody jumping on my throat. You don't want kids being happy? Yes, I want children to be happy. But yeah, I'm trying to keep this video a little bit short just for the sake of keeping your attention. But I'm gonna touch on one thing before I go, and that is please, 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 if you can, share this channel with anybody who you think might value these opinions, and like, share, subscribe. Just please, please, please. I need help building this channel. I need more subscribers. It's kind of going at a snail's pace right now, but I believe it's a snowball effect, and I'm just trying to get the snowball rolling. So, if you have any comments, questions, concerns, anything you want to say, leave it down in the comment section below. I'll get to it if I can. And this has been the Chilly Gorilla, aka the Chill. Man, let me start that over. This has been the Chilly Gorilla, aka Chilly Gorilla, the Chilly City Gorilliest. Deuces. Bad.